Hi, I'm Josh. I'm here to show you my Blackwing deck. It's changed a little bit since the Shining Darkness pre-release, but here it is. First off is Free the Blue Flame. Generally, it's a staple in most Blackwing decks. It's it's a good high attack, and plus you can special summon a Blackwing from the deck. Normally an instant synchro summon. Next cards I use, 2 Value. 2 is much better than 3, generally because 3 can give you dead hands quite a lot. Normally what you do with this is you set face down and Nicholas attack and tribute it. Pretty easy, it's a good card, plus it can be searched through Shura for Magical Android. I want 2 Blizzard, mainly because I think 3 just is another useless card in hand at most times, but 2 is fine. Generally you just bring out a Go-Yo or an Armed Wing. It's a good card. I use 2 Boar. I think that 3 is a bit overkill. Even if you are using 3, it's okay at times, but when you open up with 3 in hand, it's kind of horrible. It's still a good card, its effect's good. I want 3 Kalute, staple, mainly because it's just Blackwing's version of Honest. It's a great way for ensuring that you get the card out of your deck through Shura. It's and plus it's a level 3, you can search it out with Blizzard for a level 5 synchro, and it's generally an awesome card. Next, 3 Soroku. This is I mainly use 3 because I want to get Black Whirlwind and Soroku in my hand at some point and be able to search for anything in the deck. Besides that, it's a good beater and its effect's pretty good, especially if you have a Boar on the field. You can swing for around 3700 and it's all good. Next, I use 1 Breeze. I generally think it's an overrated card. It's pretty good, but especially if you like to search it out with Soroku, it kind of leaves it useless, or if you search out with Shura. Near enough, the only card you can actually bring out is Armor Master, and Armor Master's sometimes not that great in certain situations, especially if they've got a dad on the field, or they've got a Judgment Dragon coming. But other than that, it's a pretty good card. It's sometimes nice to Black Whirlwind into it and then swing for 1100, synchro into Armoring. Still, I just think 1's great because it's a dead card in the hand. Next, Gale, staple. It's a great card. Generally, I think every deck should run it. Dark Arm Dragon. Considering that I'm constantly retrieving stuff from the grave through Blizzard, and plus I can control it pretty well with Kalutes. It's near enough a good card. Plus, it wins games, and since it's so easy to summon in this format, it's a good card. MST, staple, back row removal, heavy. I still think it's a good card even though Starlight Road's around. Besides that, it's, if you use it properly then you won't hit a Starlight Road. Good card, staple. Brain Control, staple, synchroing. Allure of Darkness, every monster I run is a dark, so it's a decent card. 2 Black Whirlwind. Ideally you want this and a Soroku in the hand so you can search for everything. I don't run cards for Black Feathers generally because I think it's crap. I would rather, not waste my turn sitting there with just back rows and be able to, especially if I have to move from play a Blackwing. Normally if I do allure it's probably removing a useless Blackwing, but if you're using cards for Black Feathers I just generally don't think it's that great. 2 Book of Moons, I think it's a staple, great card. Especially against Stardust Dragon, since you would be able to cut it down with most things. It's good. 1 Foolish Bale, just to generally help out in certain situations. In all fairness, this is a game winner a lot. Especially if I don't have a level 4 in the grave, I could ditch 1 out and Blizzard into Go-Yo for games. It's a good card. My Body's a Shield, generally just to protect my monsters. As well, if you like just about to get a game and they mirror, it's a good card. I use 2 Icarus attacks instead of 3, generally because I think with Stardust running around most times it's kind of a useless card at most times, but I did try out 3 for a while and a lot of the times I just didn't like it. But 2's quite fine. Since I use 2 Value, there's a good chance of not getting dead cards and end up tributing Wing Beast, so I don't really want to tribute. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, staple, great card. 2 Raw Oppressions. Generally, I activate this once I've done all my special summoning to ensure that they can't come back. It's a great card. especially with Blackwings, you can, with high level stuff like Shura and Sroku, you don't really take a lot of damage early on, so you can synchro play wall oppression and you're fine for most of the game. I use 1 Delta Crown to reverse. This is a game winning card, especially if you know, you just have a Vayu, or you know, and then you go into Blizzard, especially summon a Shura or a level 4 from your grave. You can Delta Crow, destroy all the backfield and then swing in for the game. I think it should be running every Blackwing deck. I think it's a good card. 1 Starlight Road, generally because I think it's a great card. Most decks should use it, or at least use one of them. It's a great card to just set first turn with a bunch of stuff and hope the person heavy storms or Black Rose Dragon, and it's just generally good for that. 1 Trap Dust Shoot, I'd like to see my opponent's hands and then base my moves off what I see. It's a good card. And then these are just the staple traps. Just generally just ideally great cards, especially Som, I think it's one of the best cards in the game. That's my deck profile, and thanks a lot for viewing.